black version.
Yeah, so check this out. We're over here in the Boogie Down Bronx. We're gonna call this a PJ Showering Temple.
PJ.
Because this is where I had my first photo shoot here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, man, I was 17 years old. I was gonna be a father. I did a photo shoot. Came out in the magazine. We're on our way downstairs, guys.
That's right, y'all.
And these are the things that we do not like. See right there, gotta watch to step on P, which is ridiculous. But anyway, so he has a jacket on, I should say hoodie, but it's kind of cold. What's up, Almeen? So as you can see, you guys know it's freezing outside today, but I'm getting ready to work on my Windhoff method, which increases the adrenaline, so like that my body protects itself. And I'm not doing this to get a cold, it's the opposite. It's to increase the immune system, because the Creator made our body 100% correct. Oh, yeah. And this is what's missing. What's missing is that when we use clothes, then number one, the biggest organ that we have, which is the body, does not get developed. So we're gonna walk around the block. I'm here with my man, Master Ty. And when it comes down to it, we're gonna be talking about different subject matters on other levels. Look, that's it. Not yet. But look how nice that floor looks. Oh my God, that's the way it should look. I wish every floor looked like that. That's what I'm talking about. Class. There it is. You're welcome. That's class. That's not class. You see, that's called classless. They got dogs that have the dogs freaking clean up. How beautiful that floor look. Come on, man.
Very welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think we should make an example of that.
We do our best.
This we. See that?
Us.
Exactly right. Going down, yes. So again, guys.
Yes.
Ty and I have been friends for a long time, and we're going to be talking about different subject matters.
Like oxygen?
Yeah, oxygen. Well, again, I'm not sure what the degree is outside, but I know it's pretty cold.
Yes.
And
The best.
And I want to develop my immune system. How do you do that? By literally pushing the envelope in the adrenaline, or what's called the frontal cortex, the reptilian brain right here. When the cold hits, you want to run. You look at the freaking freezing. But when you breathe properly, then you're not gonna get cold. It's gonna freeze, but then eventually my body is gonna literally feel good. And why am I doing this? Study, guys, Wim Hof. So I'm jumping in right now into the cold, and right now, pretty cold, right?
Yeah. Pretty good. Perception.
Yeah.
Now, we used to do this also because we were so used to being and working out inside the park for those who do the boot camps. And your body would naturally just get get hot. So, you know, it just naturally happens. The more you put yourself in that environment, you get used to it.
Now, this is before you learned about Windhoff.
Yes. And also, Grandmaster was also teaching us to jump in the shower and control our breathing was another way he did it with us as well.
Grandmaster JB the Puppet. So there's a lot of unsung heroes that have been doing some crazy stuff. How many jumping jacks you used to do to start a class?
I did about 3.
5,000 jumping jacks. Imagine that. And has it on footage. Yeah, we're still in the Bronx, so you're going to see some what would be here some ambulance and police. And you can see everyone's walking around in the cold and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. And today, the reason why I'm able to do this is because there's a breathing protocol. What's up? How you doing? Hey, John. So the breathing protocol is really simple. You inhale and exhale for a total of 30 times, and then you hold your breath. However, this is done in the morning on an empty stomach. Now, today I haven't eaten yet. I'm in a mild, I'm not doing a fast, but I do intermittent fasting. Guys, bottom line is that I want to get better, I want to get stronger, I want to get faster. And my knees completely 100% right now. I don't have to worry about taking supplements or even rubbing or having what you would consider a brace on my knee, because, hey Tom, what's going on, buddy? Because when you oxygenate your body and you alkaline it, you cannot have any illness. So what was a pain in my knee is gone. It's completely gone.
And you know what? They used to, when I was studying about Dr. Sibi, they said that disease cannot operate in an oxygen-rich environment.
Yeah, which is an alkaline body, right? So in an alkaline body, which is oxygen-rich, you literally cannot have disease. You only do it in what would be an acid. And acid is what the majority, the blood and starch is acid. And Man, I'm just so excited, guys, because I'm 53, but I feel like I'm younger than 35. And again, it's a wonderful because we know that age is just a number. But we also know, I believe, that we've heard of people that could run, us one, by the way, we run faster than ever expected, or even grab a car and lift it. We hear about these old ladies at times having to save their grandchild.
And then after all, they don't know how.
Yeah, it's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's the true potential of the human right now, the adrenaline. So like right now, as I'm walking, and I don't know what, it's 30-something degrees, I would think, because it's a little breezy.
Yeah.
But if you look at my skin, I'm okay. The other day it was 25 degrees and I was walking around. And people,
hear something really crazy?
yeah.
Another thing is this: even if you're not doing it in the cold, when you do the breathing method, because I started this with the jumping jack, when you do the different breathing methods and you know how to breathe properly, you start to see whatever action or activity that you're doing, you're actually able to do it effortlessly. If I said that right?
Yeah, close enough. Effortlessly.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, at least in my effort. So again, this morning, I did my morning breaths. And because of my morning breaths, it increases alkalinity in your body. Now, again, the frontal cortex is the fight or flight, guys. Fight or flight. Tanaka blast, go on. And listen, this is freaky. I should be cold right now. I'm not. When the breeze went by, I put my arms up because I wanted to absorb it. It's freaking wonderful, man. My body has not been in such good shape in a long time. And I am going to be sharing more of this information because my immune system and your immune system must be strong in order for you to live longer. And that's what we're doing. I know it sounds crazy, guys, but we're walking around in the Boogie Down Bronx, which is considered downtown Bronx. That's a little more, and that's the Bronx Hall of Justice.
And one more thing. A lot of people that's talking about the law of attraction, they've also been, now I hear a lot of people talking more about the breathing now. They're talking more about the breathing. I'm serious. I've been studying a lot of them. And some of the top guys are now talking about how you incorporate the breathing and you'll get more out of doing your affirmations.
Well, then you learned today, I think there's a difference between affirmations and incantations. You learned that today, didn't you?
Yes.
And let me tell you of an incantation that I did years ago that I didn't even know. Basically, it's called self-talk, right? So the incantation that I used to do was, I'm going to be number one. I'm going to be number one. And it's almost like a chant where you feel it in your heart. I'm going to be number one. And by the time I was 19 years old, and I knew that becoming a world champion was going to increase the possibility of me earning some income because they were giving away $1,000 in tournaments, some even as much as $5,000 back then. So that being the case, I wanted to win. Now during that time, Yankee Stadium was called the McCombs Dam Park, was where Yankee Stadium was. In other words, the new Yankee Stadium is where the old one was, and vice versa. So in the case of me doing these affirmations, every time I would see Yankee Stadium, I would sprint to it as fast as possible. And then when I couldn't see it, it was behind me, I would say, I'm going to be number one. I'm going to be number one. I'm going to be number one. And I would say it, visualizing myself on the podium, winning a world championship and a grand champion. Visualization, but with some emotion behind it. Now I'm doing the same thing, but with some other stuff. There's certain things that I'm not really good at yet. See how I say yet? Because it's a matter of time as long as you apply yourself. With no excuses. And some of it includes upper body strength when it comes to pull-ups. Some of the exercises. You know, the reason we lift weights, I believe, is because we can't lift our own weight.
Hello.
That's why we lift weights.
Yeah, but you know what? Over the years that I've been studying about weight, even as a trainer, I found out that even though there's so many different approaches to it from school to school, right?
What's the commonality? There has to be some common things.
Yes, but some people have different approaches. Some people are saying, pick up 3 people, pick up 4 people.
Oh, wow.
Pick up a free weight. Pick up no weights. Wow. Somebody that's just doing body weight training.
That's a different quality of muscle there.
That's right. But as you get older, you gotta train wiser.
Right. And that's the thing. You have to be patient when training so you don't become a patient.
Keep those knees.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The joints are the things that really get the biggest abuse. So that's why hips, knees, back, shoulders, even ankles to a certain extent. There's a breeze going on right now. Pretty cold, right, sir?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm feeling totally awesome. Look. Am I good?
Feeling that.
Can you bear witness?
Feeling that power.
It's crazy, right? Let's go over here. So now, this is the Grand Concourse in the Boogie Down Bronx,
You know,
downtown
we used to train
Bronx.
right over here too, right?
There you go. We used to train anywhere. Urban history. Urban history
I was actually
of martial arts.
telling my lady we used to run through the Teak Mountain. That
Wow.
was my first class.
So these guys, okay, give us an example of other things. So to start the class, you would do at least 1,000 jumping jacks, correct?
Not really. That was one of the tests that you had to take when you were joining the class. You had to do about 1,000 jumping jacks.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. You just like
Like that was nothing. That's a walk in the park.
jumping jacks and about 500 sit-ups, 500 push-ups,
Crazy.
just to make sure that you was ready to join.
That's just beginner stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so the
Every
most
other bump
jumping,
you had to
so
add.
the most jumping jacks that you did, you say was about 5,000 that are actually
Yes,
documented.
5 to 7,000. Yeah.
5 to 7,000 jumping jacks. Imagine the mindset. So what was your brain going through when this was happening? Did you want to quit?
Well, yeah.
And then what? What was the breakthrough when you get to the point where your body started to hurt so much and you want to quit? So what did you do?
Well, I had to learn that basically the whole idea was that you have the willpower to finish. So even though
The
you got,
intestinal fortitude.
so even if you got to actually 4,000, the whole thing was what you're going to give up or what you're going to continue.
Are you gonna make it inside Shaolin Temple?
Yeah.
Oh baby!
So this is why the Shaolin monks make you do the horse stance for 1 hour.
Oh
To
man!
develop the willpower, they do it every day.
Nice. So now I made some adjustments to some of those exercises because I figured, hey, if we're gonna be here for a while, might as well get flexible.
Yeah, I'm telling
So I
you.
started changing some postures
Yes, that's
and
smart.
what would be things. And yes, my style was developed from the need to improve things. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I was born as a sick child and I had 5 pneumonias by the age of 2.
So, did you ever see a super brain yoga technique?
Nope.
All right, maybe I should.
No, I haven't. However, I know that a lot of the things that have been around since the beginning of time, that they have some names for them, I've been doing them.
Yeah, it's just a squat that they do. And anytime you cross the hands over the midline of the body, and you touch your ears, and when you go down, you breathe in. When you come up, you breathe out.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's, again, like you said, a variety of techniques of things that actually work, right?
Working on your butt too.
You're working on your gluteus maximus. Everyone has one, but whether it's a small one or a big one, everyone actually has one. Now, people think I'm crazy right now, right? I'm walking around with
Extreme confidence.
a sleeveless shirt. And why am I doing that? The opposite of what people think. They figure, he's gonna get pneumonia, he's crazy. And no, I'm not crazy, I'm committed.
No, you need to be talking to the Navy SEALs.
Yeah, those guys know how to do some other stuff. So that's true. Winhoff, he has the record, beating all those guys, literally swimming underwater, holding his breath for 7+ minutes under ice water that his retina actually froze. He didn't know he had to wear goggles.
Now the day that he was talking about this about a week ago, right?
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Let me see how long I can hold my breath for, right? So I actually was doing the breathing, right? And then when I hold my breath, I was surprised that the first time I held it for, it was about a minute, almost 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like,
just for the record, my record so far is 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Being able to keep my brain together. So far. I can't wait to get to the 4-minute mark because when you're doing that, your body's completely oxygenating itself. The alkalinity goes through, and this is what happens, right? When you get rid of the oxygen from your body, I should say, when you get rid of the carbon dioxide from your body, nothing in there rotating but pure oxygen, then you're in an alkaline state. Based on an alkaline state, that means your body doesn't need the same oxygen to breathe because you already have you become almost like Aquaman
All right,
and other superheroes.
and the flexibility.
Man.
Think about when you go into a hot shower, right? You go into a hot shower, and when you're doing a hot shower, you're able to stretch better. You know, think about when you breathe, you're actually able to stretch better even without the shower.
Isn't that something?
Take a yoga class.
Deep diaphragmatic breaths are able to help you increase with elasticity or flexibility, which means options. Isn't that something? So the style of martial art that I trained in is Fontanez martial arts. And I call it the Fontanez martial arts success system. And it's a success system that's applicable in whatever endeavor. So that being the case, I can say that that eclectic style was developed out of the need to become a champion because I wanted to earn some income via martial arts, but a lot of the techniques that I was taught weren't applicable to be able to win. So I made up my own shit. And I did it because out of, again, the desire and the need to actually win. I'm gonna do something in a few seconds here. Once we get, oh, by the way, yes, we're in Yankee Stadium in the Boogie Down Bronx, baby. Boogie Down Bronx. This is the day after Christmas. This is supposed to be back on Friday, and people think I'm cuckoo, but I'm not cuckoo, I'm committed. So, as we speak right now, I feel like I'm Iron Man because, like, my body right now has created a coat. My hands are cold. I mean, it's cold enough, right?
Yeah.
You gotta keep them in your pocket. But my hands are cold, but once I start moving them,
Now-
the circulation starts to come again. And it's almost like having an out-of-body experience.
And what I do is with my hands is, sometimes when I'm walking, I clench the right hand for 60 seconds, and then I release, and then I clench the left. And what I found out too is that one is for a recall, to help you recall, and the other one I can't remember right now.
It doesn't matter.
Sometime-
But it's deep.
yeah.
We're always deep.
And sometimes when you forget, that's how you remember.
Yeah. The mind can't. Yeah. Remember to forget the things you're supposed to remember. Supposed to forget. And if you don't understand the difference, just keep walking.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah. Valley behind it because the last time we were here, my brother was alive, and 2 years and a half just about have passed by. Tommy Charles, what's going on, sir? All right, doing the one-half method. Now, if you guys live in an area where it's warm, then you're gonna have to use cold baths. Go from warm to cold baths, or showers, or they got the ice tub too. You know, all right, again, Yankee Stadium. All right, guys, so as we proceed
To give you what you need.
9-5. Well, that's a long time ago. Kick it live. Anyway, guys, walking around in the Boogie Down Bronx with a sleeveless shirt while it's 30-something degrees. You're feeling it, right, sir?
Oh yeah.
I know you're feeling it, but you're still controlling. What's your brain telling you right now? It's almost like you want to run.
Thanks for the energy.
Look at how beautiful this is, guys. Look, there's a castle over there. Oh my God. Oh my God. At a distance.
So check this out. I did it with the rain. Now, I wouldn't suggest this to you, but
yeah, consult your physician before attempting these things. Yeah, we have to
was inside the park,
disclose.
right?
Power from the street light make the place dark.
Oh.
But we didn't care.
So we went inside there,
Hold this.
and it started raining. And all of a sudden I said, okay, it started to rain. And they looking at me and we looking at it. I said, let's get under the trees.
I was looking at you.
So once we get under the trees.
Oh my God! I think I'm having a rap attack.
So we just started to get under the trees and the rain started to still pour down a little something. And we shouldn't have stayed out there as long as we did. So that's why I had to don't do that again.
Abort the mission.
Yeah, basically. And I learned that the air is much better than the rain.
So here it is, it's cold, and these guys are still out here playing some soccer.
So let me show you that super brain yoga method.
I want to go over to a place where I'm going to be able to work with or out in that my brother was really good at. And this is right here. Again, look at that. Where else in the world can you see a view like that? Yankee Stadium behind you. You have train, subway. This is where years ago Yankee Stadium used to be at, and we used to work out in these parks. So you were saying?
Oh, so basically I was saying was that you can use the rain, but I suggest you just use the air. Another thing too is when you do the Tai Chi, some Tai Chi practitioners will tell you don't do the Tai Chi in the rain or when the floor is wet.
So when you doing this, you blame it on the rain. What's going on, my man? Oh, we got some
Really
people over here
gonna
still
have
watching.
some chills.
Hey, listen, guys, I challenge you to challenge yourself to be able to take things to the next level. It's freezing out here, and I feel hot. I'm not feeling cold. Now, one of the reasons why I had to develop this was because I was a chicken, man. I hate the cold. And I said, but I'm going to be in the Bronx, and the Bronx is getting winter, and I'm not in Florida right now, and we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. So
Tell them about epigenetics. Do you know about epigenetics?
No, but you talk to me.
All right, y'all. Epigenetics states that if you put your place, whether it be your mind or your body, into a place, an environment, for instance, the sun.
Ooh,
Or
I'm hot right now, baby.
or if you put it in the cold, like they do with the showers in the cold water, there's something that's going to happen when you take your body back to its original state.
So if you conquer your mind, your body follows, and you can really, I know one thing. I know that your mind does not know the difference between reality
There you go.
and illusions.
Perception is everything.
Now watch this. You got people over there working on, oh, look like there's a fight over there. Oh yeah, there's they doing the fisticuff, which is pretty
52
cool.
blocks,
I don't know.
52
Plus they're
blocks,
playing basketball there,
101.
and then over there, look at Yankee Stadium. Wow, this is pretty cool. I'm impressed. Even though it's cold, they're having a fight. We're in the Bronx, baby. We're in the Bronx. Hey, wait, where you at? Oh. So as they're playing basketball there, those two guys are having a fight, swinging at each other. And over there they're playing soccer in Yankee Stadium. And here is where you saw my brother and I doing the push-ups. I should say my brother, push-ups and sit-ups. Now these guys, look, they're not even fighting. They're all just working out. Wow, I'm impressed. So they're working on their fighting skills in the cold without even having to. By the way, this is structured like the yard in a jail, right?
We were just talking about mucking, right?
Very similar, very similar to
And
this.
they over there nothing.
Yeah, they're doing their thing. That's cool. All right, so yes, maybe we are a little crazy. Look at this guy. Look at what he's doing there. Is that Dirty Red? Dirty Red. Hey, Henry Soul. How you guys doing? Yes, I'm out here in the cold, looking at Bronx, working on my Windhoff method. Yeah. Making sure I'm in shape, the best shape possible, mental and physical, and psychological. Does that make mental? I'm not sure. Anyhow, we're working on the Windhoff method. I'm in the Boogie Down Bronx here, where they're playing basketball in the cold. And here is the yard where we're going to be doing our exercises in the near future. There's Yankee Stadium, and we're doing a little walk there. But who's that? Hey, what's going on? Us, to you too. I say us one. Thank you, sir. So, again, this is one of the best views, I think, in the whole city. To me, Yankee Stadium, the train, see the subway right over there. And those guys were fighting, but they weren't fighting. They were doing the art of fighting without fighting. Oh, they were fighting without fighting.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Look at this here. What's that for?
Yeah,
That's
balance.
for push-ups. Push-ups.
I do push-ups. I do use it for balance too.
For balance too. Let's see what you got. Look at this. Oops, oops. That's called drunken style.
Let me see that.
Wait, hold on a second.
I had my sneakers on last
Yeah.
time.
Oh no, we got some shoes. Marshmallows. Oh no, wait a minute. Those look like Britishers almost. Uh-oh.
You see that?
Oh, those Britishers, man.
I think I'm gonna do some parkour.
Oh, parkour. Oh, here we go. He's gonna do some popcorn. He said he's gonna do some popcorn. Hey, I appreciate it. Dirty Red, my man.
I'm supposed to roll.
Next
I
time,
really
right?
wasn't watching.
All right, so I'm not gonna walk in the streets like this, but I am gonna walk. Now, if you notice, guys, listen.
They fighting over there too.
No, they're playing
Okay.
soccer. Look, you starting to see the difference? I'm starting to see the difference, guys. I was able to see something that I haven't seen in a long time, called my ribs. Hey, listen, so if you have a problem like I had, where in order for me to tie, not a yellow ribbon around the oak tree, but to tie my sneakers, it used to take me 2 times to tie one sneaker. Now I could tie both sneakers with one bend. In other words, I didn't have enough oxygen because my belly was too fat. So when I actually bent down, I had to go 2 times in order to breathe. Imagine that? 2 times. Well, perfect practice makes perfect. Or Peter Piper Pickens. Where my guy? Humpty Dumpty fell down. That's his hard time. So what I'm saying, guys, is this. If you have a situation where you have to bend your body down twice to tie one shoe or one sneaker, that means your belly's too fat, like mine was recently. Now, if you're able to tie both sneakers with one bend, that means that your abs are getting better. Not anywhere near they're gonna be, but getting better. So I got a little muscle tone going on right now too. And I'm telling you, guys, warning you, mama said knock you out. I'm only serious. Anyhow.
Now, another thing about water is we've been researching the water, how to drink it. And we find out that when you drink it at room temperature, it's better than drinking it cold.
No question about it, because you don't want to shock your system.
Unless you want to old gold.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, in the morning, old gold, old gold, of course. I live in the hospice too. Ooh. You know, they used to sell 40 the OE. But they also had the Colt 45. Ooh. They also had the Valentine Ale. Wait, that's another subject matter.
And they say Bud don't make you wiser. Watch out for that Budweiser.
Yeah. So anyway, check this out. Dr. Sabi, Alfredo Bowman from Honduras, he literally says the best breakfast you can have is 2 cups of warm water.
Wow.
That's what I have for breakfast today. 2 cups of warm water. Mm-hmm. And I haven't eaten today yet. I'm not fasting, but I'm not hungry.
Well, you know, they said that he fasted off of air and water for about 60 to 80 days. You know that, right? See, and they said he got rid of so many diseases. Yeah, 90 days he fasted like a guy named Jesus Christ, I believe. Oh my God. Back to basics, baby. That's right. Perfect pepper. Yeah, you're right, Dana. Dana with fame. My man Townsend. Yankee Stadium in the Boogie Down Bronx. I'm walking around. I know people are going to think I'm really nuts. I'm going to go for it. Why the hell not? I've seen people with worse bodies walk around like this, and I don't really have a low self-esteem. I'm a little shy, guys. I'm just shy of 6 feet. The only time I'm shy. Carmen, how you doing, miss? Happy New Year and blessings to all of those who are watching. What I'm doing, guys, is walking in the Bronx, developing my immune system by walking shirtless, and it's about 30-something degrees, and people are going to think I'm completely crazy. But they're crazy because they have never developed what would be the penetration. I feel like Iron Man. I mean, yeah.
I'm warm.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me hit you.
Ooh.
Yeah,
but my body's
actually kind of warm. Yeah. That's the warrior touch, y'all.
Yeah, but how the heck could it be that my body's actually warm? It's freaky, right? No, it's what we all have in terms of potential. Don't think that I'm going crazy, guys. I'm not crazy. I'm committed. Okay, maybe I'm a little crazy.
But
so
let me tell you how I did it this morning. What
I
did this morning was I took the coat, I put it in one arm, and I walked out.
Right.
So basically, they just see a person, they put their coat in. Okay, he's gonna put his coat at a certain point in time. At the same time, even just opening up your coat.
Psych.
Even opening up your coat to get more air in.
Right.
And then you close it back when you finish.
Right.
You know, so there's some little ways you can alter,
Today I took a bath.
Variations.
Yes, I did take a bath. I don't mean like I do that daily. Actually, it's a habit. Sometimes multiple times. But I took a bath today, and this is the way you do it. You take a warm shower, and then you make it a little colder. Body adjust to the environment. Exactly right. Exactly right. So when you take the warm bath and you make it a little colder and colder and colder, you start developing your immune system and your resistance. So even though this here might be a little cool, the cold shower that I took today was a lot colder than this. Now I'm not doing this for anything else, guys, except for proving and showing what it takes in order for you to tap into your getting out of your comfort zone, the reptilian mind. Again.
So listen, we get so comfortable. We're eating all the wrong stuff.
Ooh.
We get so comfortable with eating all the turkey and all the wrong stuff.
Wait, hold on a second. What's even more important, guys, listen, whatever you guys ate yesterday, I hope you enjoyed it, because enjoying it is important.
Yes.
However, there are different levels to it.
Yeah. So
maybe you should not consume that.
Consuming large amounts of red meat all right, we know is unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
Consuming
This is
a
an
lot of milk.
anti-warning. This
According
may
to-
offend some cultures.
According
However,
to Dr. Sibi's
yeah.
method.
It's savvy, but that's okay.
Savvy, yeah,
para que
yeah.
lo sepa. Porque ese tipo
All
de
right.
latino,
So
¿entiende?
basically,
¿Me
what's the
entiende?
healthy? Yes.
Okay.
What's the healthiest milk that a person can
Mama,
drink?
mama,
Oh,
mama,
give me some of
mama,
that.
mama,
Give me
mama,
some of
mama,
that.
mama, mama. Yeah, cow's milk was
Right.
made for cows.
Unfortunately, we've been drinking something else.
Yeah.
Not saying you gotta go for mama's titty, but you know what I mean.
You don't even need it. The bottom line is that we don't eat carnivorous animals. These carnivorous animals, I should say carnivorous. Let's take a bird that eats dead food or skin. What is it? It's a buzzard. Now look at the way that buzzard look. Would you dare eat the buzzard? Would you eat a buzzard? No, right? Why wouldn't you eat a buzzard? Because the buzzard eats dead food. Yeah, I kind of messed up because I don't eat any. It's been 3 weeks, guys, since I'm back on my 100% transformation with no excuses. Make my body, my mind, and spirit all come work in unison.
Hey,
Yeah.
you wanna hear something?
Yes, sir.
As we continue to talk about oxygen, when I was in BCC,
That's Bronx. That's Borough. What is it?
Bronx Community,
Oh, Bronx Community College. Sorry.
all right?
BMCC is the other one.
I was studying on the Zen methods and the breathing. And they said that at one time, inside the Japanese or Okinawa martial arts systems, they didn't have breathing until someone from India came over and showed some of these people how to breathe. If it wasn't the Japanese people, it was some other people. But basically, they had got a lot of their breathing methods from
All right.
Buddha. What
All
you
right.
think about
So let's talk about this for a second, guys.
that? Yeah, talk to me.
All right. So this is the deal. Buddha was from India.
Bodhidharma, right?
And Buddha is Buddha. And martial arts, oh, look at that beautiful, I love that statue. Oh, by the way, again, Yankee Stadium behind me. This is the Bronx community.
Courthouse.
This is the Supreme Court house. Anyway, so Buddha comes from India, and the Buddhists follow him, Zen Buddhism. Okinawans created martial arts from copying from the Chinese, even though yes, Africa's always had fighting from the beginning, but it's just talking about the Asian persuasion, which is how I was motivated via Bruce Lee. And it was more of a holistic thing,
Yes.
not just combat,
That's right.
but
Health.
holistic.
That's
Yeah,
right.
like these guys who were training in Okinawa Te, the way of Okinawa, well, the Shori, Nori, or what have you, Yamaguchi, I should say, Funakoshi Sensei, etc. These guys just wanted to stay alive, like I want to stay alive. Stay alive. And that's what it's really all about. Understanding how the brain works. If you conquer your mind, your body follows. If you conquer your mind, your body follows. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve.
Nothing impossible.
As long as
will
you're
in
totally
mind.
committed or will in mind. So when it comes down to it, you can do better. I can do better. We can do better. Except maybe even the
Getting
singing.
better.
I got to work on the singing part.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Grand Concourse. There's the bus.
And let us know if you're working on your breathing technique.
Yeah. Listen, if you download the app, it's a free app. There it is. There's the breeze. And Wim Hof, they call him the Iceman. For me to be able to walk around like it's a damn summer when I'm afraid of the freaking cold, or I say I was afraid of the cold, and now that I enjoy this, I don't enjoy this. It's necessary. Who said you gotta like it? You know, who said you gotta like it?
Do
You
it
know-
because you love yourself.
That's right. So some of you guys say, well, I love meat so much I can't stop it. Well, I love me more. I love me more. So that's why I'm doing whatever it takes. I want to be able to climb a mountain along with Wim Hof. Hey, by the way, guys, listen. January, I want to do the polar plunge. Now they do it every year. How they go to the Coney Island. I think they do it in Orchard Beach too. And on New Year's Day, they jump into the water. I want to do that, guys. I am going to do that. Yes, sir. That's it. We got a public commitment. That's it. Right, I'm gonna find out the
Who else
details.
is in with us? Who else is in with us?
Yeah, in the near future, I think there's gonna be more. There's gonna be they're gonna call us the polar strippers.
Hold the strip challenge.
No, what it is, yeah, I got to get some shorts too. What it is, man, right now it's crazy. Like my body literally is like,
You feel like that guy in
it's warm. Like where's my
guys-
goosebumps? There's no goosebumps here. I'm supposed to be scared.
Feel like the toad.
Why?
Fidel,
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Yeah.
Why is it my mouth shivering?
Right. Actually, it felt better coming back than when
Yes,
we left.
because we get acclimated. That's a hard word to say, even when it's cold, even when it's hot.
Are you want to hear
Take
something?
it while it's hot.
Now you want to hear something else that I learned?
Yes, sir.
That depending on which angle you turn and you do your breathing, you'll actually get a different response even when you do affirmations.
Wow, that's similar to when they have the, what's that thing when they move the house, I should say the furniture? Feng Shui. I went to school with that guy. Who is this? Our body is amazing, I concur.
Yes.
However, we didn't get a blueprint on how to use it. The same thing with the brain. So we will be able to literally tap into that. So when you get to what would be the ability to just tap into the fight or flight, man, this is crazy. Like my hands are definitely cold, but my body is actually warm. And it makes no sense until you scientifically research it. I didn't create this, guys. Trust me, I am not on the death wish. Absolutely not. It's the opposite. Hey, what's going on? Raheem and all the ladies' dreams.
That
Well,
Radio
Daddy
Raheem?
Smooth. No, that's not Radio Raheem. That's the real Raheem of what used to be the Furious Five, but forget them. He's the one. Boy, my man got some skills. That's what I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Nah, man, we're talking about some crazy Todd. My man got some real deal skills. Hey, something hi. How you doing, sir? Look at that. There it is.
All right,
The
y'all.
mind tells the body what to do. Something high. That's right. Taekwondo. Man, we got some great people watching. Hey, what's going on, G-Force? This is part of the what would be documentary we're gonna be using in the near future. That's why I'm captivating this. Windhoff in the Bronx,
Oh, yes.
along with Ty in the house. And Gabi, listen, I'm not completely there yet, but coming soon, I'll be able to do that sexy mama dance for the sexy mamas and shit. Meaning, I'm gonna do a work. I want to show people the shape they can really get into.
Yes, remember we were just talking about that, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
We were just talking about the before and after.
Awesomeness, yeah.
Now, tell them about them, how them being able to affirm the after now.
So basically what happens is that when you begin with the end in mind, you say, well, one of these days I'm gonna become successful. Why not today? Why not today? I see you already. Yeah, it's a little better, a little better.
And
Get a
what
little
happens
better.
when you do that with the body?
Well, what happens literally is that it gets into the present moment, into the future. In other words, you can bring the future now. What would happen if for some reason right now you was walking around like a superhero? How would you stand? How would you walk? How would you feel? What would happen if for some reason you literally knew that you could help a lot of people by leading by example? That makes me feel good, guys. I'm addicted to what would be helping people. But just to be fair, I do have a hidden agenda. And if it's a hidden agenda, it's the opposite. The hidden agenda is helping enough people get what they want, and I'll get what I want. And what I want is to spread love. Bop, bop, ba, da, ba. Let's see here. Can you still, I can still b-boy. Yeah, I can still break. As a matter of fact, I'm probably a little better now than I used to be. Tomorrow I'll be dancing. God willing, tomorrow I'll be dancing. There's a reunion for Lama Raj I just found out about. Guys, Lama Raj has claimed back. Now, in terms of breaking, hitting the floor, I can't hit the floor as good as I could, but I will be able to soon because I'm going to start practicing again. But my locking, my boogieing is probably better now than ever because I know how to relax. I know how to, you know, my angles are better right now, my touch.
Yeah.
You know, so,
And you know
so the
what?
answer is
It's
yes.
about the 20%.
Yes, okay, here we go. Talk about that. Break it down, break it down.
Listen, my peoples, even if you're doing what you're doing, it's about the 80-20. And you're going to get that energy, you're going to get that money. That means if you only take the 20% of the basics of, let's just say, the breaking, and you practice that, all right? This is what you're going to have the success from doing.
You're gonna have compound interest of increments of improvement.
There you go.
Compound interest of increments of improvement. You can literally get better and better your freaking
From
best.
the basics.
from the basics. Yeah, it's not, well, advanced techniques are basics done very, very well.
You know who did that well? June Reed.
Rest in peace to Grandmaster June Reed. No joke.
He taught Tony in 8 techniques.
Yeah.
Whole system.
Right, the idea is to master things, not just dabble.
Right.
But Bruce Lee said that too, right? He says it's not the man who studies 1,000 things, it's the person who studies the one thing 1,000 times or whatever it is.
Oh,
we're paraphrasing, guys. Well, basically what it is that in order to better your best, you have to invest time. And when you invest time and or money, it starts to multiply, compound interest. So you're better off training a consistent twice a week, 3 times a week, and resting your body, right? It's not the quantity, it's the quality. But what happens is this: if I train 3 times a week, and you train 6 times a week, and then you don't train for 2 weeks, long term, the consistency means that I get better because I got more time in. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. These basics, which are boring, literally is what makes you get better. So when you practice your basics, people think that you are, like today someone told me, oh my God, you're so lucky because you're natural. I'm like, natural? Man, I train more than freaking anybody that I know. When people are training 3 times a week, I was training 3 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You don't want to overtrain.
No, but right, but you gotta, but at the same time, you can always better your best.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, guys, this is where I had my first school. I'm gonna show you right now. My first school that became 1,000 students was right there. See that? The Sharon Baptist Head Start. Back in the days, 1982, I started teaching there. Anyhow, so we're walking back, and yeah, frankly, it feels better with this. You know what happens? Now my body's warm, where when I had the shirt on, it was kind of throwing me off, believe it or not. So this is the first time I've actually done this. Now, next time I'm going to do the same thing, but with shorts.
Now, wait till we show them with the guys in Korea, in the snow.
We're going to put that as an insert, so that you guys can see that too. Anyhow, on that note, I don't want my mom yelling at me. Actually, I'm going to wait. We're going to see how, even though I might be a grandmaster, but not to my mom. My mom's going to be, "Tu estás loco?" Nah, she already knows. I have her doing the breathing back there. My mother can hold her breath already for a minute. And she's a chronic asthmatic, former smoker. I think she kind of cheats sometimes smoking too now. But anyway, because of that, I want to make sure that she doesn't, I want to make sure that she learns how to stay alive. She's only 70, and the breathing and the immune system.
70 what?
She's only 70.
70 what?
70 years young.
Yes, thank you. I had to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
did y'all get that?
Oh yeah, I'm doing specific.
Perception.
And I,
Get the perception, not the deception.
Yeah, so I'm 35 again. Because I could be dyslexic. I could be dyslexic if I choose to. Being 53, that ain't me. Except for the experience. Rob, you gotta do it. Rob, I'm the man, you're the man, we're the men. The men and women who are committed to taking things to a whole other level are in the house. Not making the freaking excuses, nothing else.
Have a good one, bro.
Take it easy. So again, here's a nice little clean floor. Not like the other one, and some of these other floors are kind of crazy. But all right, now that we did the walk, honestly, that you expect me to take off my shirt? Let's be real. Keep it real.
No, I didn't. I actually started to take off mine, but I said, you know what? I think I better keep it on. So we got the good guy and the bad guy.
Because just to be fair, when you got downstairs, weren't you really cold?
Yes.
And then you started controlling yourself. And then when I mentioned the pockets, you
but
took
you
your
did
hand
that
up
when we going into battle, right?
Fight or flight. And we're gonna make them fly.
Oh, hey, peace.
Yeah, you got that one right there. All right, so again, now I'm like freaking hot as hell because as compared to outside. Guys, this is gonna be what we're gonna do, that thing right there. Right there. Back in the days, I used to kick this up there. I have to start doing that again. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk in, just hear the response from my mom. By the way, we're downtown Bronx. What used to be the South Bronx, they actually relabeled it. And further south of this is called Sobro, which also stands for South Bronx. That's the deal. Excuse me? I went all the way to 161st. Yeah. Touch my body. It's cold, but I'm hot inside. What happened?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean why? Why? You told me why.
I know you're not.
Why am I doing it? To stay what?
Why not?
To stay healthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on.
I think that if I would have done this and it was a success.
Success.
It was a success.
It's a dramatic
By the way,
demonstration.
that's my mama. It's a success.
Success.
Even though it seems kind of crazy. That's Taina. Guys, look. This is photos of my mama back in the day. There's a photo of, rest in peace, my baby brother. And then you have the famous photo here, but it really comes from this. That was in 1991, and that's when I was 16 years old. Oh yes, I was an actor, believe it or not, guys. That was my headshot. So I just did like the industry. And there's my brother again, and then some of our children, and then my brother was modeling over here. Same guy. And now we're gonna go into the room I was brought up in. So let's close the door and have a conversation here. Guys, if you're still watching, I appreciate it, but all we're trying to do is really take things to a whole other level, guys. Whole other level, because people don't realize their potential, man. And potential, by the way, means you haven't done anything yet. So what have we learned today? A whole bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about the Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, I was reading a book because I was a fan of Bruce Lee as well.
Are you kidding me?
I still am.
Yeah, I was ready to say.
And there was a
I don't think that ever
particular
stops.
book that I was reading that talked about when he had a client that he was training and running.
And he used to charge him $160,
Oh,
$70
yeah. So
back
what
then.
happened was, this particular client came to class one day, and I think normally it took him about 30 minutes to do this run. And he told him he wanted him to be able to do this run in about 10 minutes or 15. And
In less time, bottom line.
Yeah, in less time, basically. And he looked at him like, what if something happens to my heart? You know what I'm saying? He looked at it like that.
Oh my God, I don't want to get better.
Flight or fight.
Why challenge myself? I might get hurt.
And then he was educating him on a level of why not? What's going to happen if you don't be able to be in a level of shape that you need to be in? If you need to call on those forces to either protect yourself or protect you. And he talked about a lot of other things. The main thing was you have to safely challenge yourself.
Right, safely.
Yes.
Safely.
You have to safely
Now guys, let me
challenge
explain.
yourself.
Before I walked out there into the cold, I did my breathing methods this morning, my deep diaphragmatic breaths. My record to holding my breath is 3 minutes and 21 seconds so far.
Wow.
And that was kind of crazy. And what I'm going to be doing in the near future is I'm going to be putting a tripod when I'm doing these exercises so people can actually go through it with me. But on that note, guys, we're not going to stay here too long because I haven't eaten, even though I'm not hungry, but I think Ty might be a little hungry. But let's
all that breathing. Yeah,
let's talk about this for a second. Let's be honest.
Okay.
We went outside. Because I know you went.
We are.
When we went outside, yes, we are. Us one, you, us, him and I, and you too. That's right. Robbie, my man, who literally has lost so far, is it 25 pounds, Robbie? No, wait a second. 50 pounds. Please confirm that with a thumbs up, Robbie, and counting. This guy is a phenomenal martial artist who's going to be competing soon. Yeah.
But you know what's interesting? Because I had been meaning to do more challenges like this. I did the Spartan race challenge.
Oh, cool. Hey, Ron, what's going on, buddy?
And we,
call me.
Not only me, but we need to be participating in more challenges.
Yeah, I want to create some of these challenges myself because let me explain something, guys. I am an asshole, and I did say that, sorry, when it comes to certain things. Because I do not follow things that do not work, that just based on theory. The reason why I deal with Winhoff and Dr. Sabi is because these people have literally been able to be documented to reverse sicknesses. I'm talking about people who are getting ready to die weeks away, or days away, and they turn things around, not just with AIDS and cancer, what have you, but a lot more. Alzheimer's, autism. Your body was created perfectly. We messed it up because they didn't give us a blueprint, or if there was a blueprint, someone freaking burnt it.
Hello.
And you know we never got it.
They do this every time a civilization is conquered.
Oh yeah.
This is what they do.
The Dark Ages was meant that people didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna. I don't play politics or religion, and when you say one thing, and when you say one thing, that covers both. Because the Dark Ages was the Vatican also controlling people, but that's something different.
All right.
Anyhow,
the main thing is similar to what Tony Robbins and also Robert Kiyosaki is saying about the school system. The main thing is we're not taught always the how. Mm-hmm. And we need to get better.
They taught us how to become employed, how to line up and ding and be like pat up. So this is the deal right now. I'm reading a book right now called what? Publish, Profit, Publish, Promote, and Profit. That's another book over there. Take those two books there on the top. Yes. And we actually use books not just to hold the door open, but this one's about 30 years old that we kept here, which is called Think and Grow Rich. And this is the next one I'm reading. And this industry here is $350 million a day and counting. And what industry is that? Is the industry of, in other words, your guys know things that other people just don't know. And for example, if anyone has been able to get off of a drug like heroin, they normally put them in methadone. Then for methadone, it's even harder to kick that. So imagine if you know someone who actually has the ability to help people how to break through that, because they've done it. Right. How many people can help?
That's experience.
Experience firsthand. So that becomes an expert industry to be able to help people with the same problem. Yes. Because all we are solution finders for problems. And that's what the niche markets are. Find people who have a huge problem and give them the solution, and you become an expert, and they'll pay you gladly for that.
And also this, I need to say this too. You don't have to be the number one. They call us the Batman and Robin. You don't need to be the number one expert in that field. You just need to seek out the number 3 to 10 experts who got the knowledge, get the knowledge, and teach the knowledge. If you can't get them, you teach it.
Well, I taught you today, I think I shared with you today, that Tony Robbins was worth about $600 million, give or take, with his operation. And it grew up to what? $6 billion.
I'm about to say 5.
Yeah. Well, that, at one point it was. Yeah. So how did he do that? He started interviewing people who were the experts in the industry of the stock market. Wow. And because of that, by him applying the things he learned from those, he was able to grow exponentially. In other words, many-fold. This is what I'm saying, guys. We can always do better than you think you can. Do not make any excuses. Age is just a number, but you need to develop strategies that come from people who've been there, done that. Because otherwise, they're just talking all that jazz, hip-hop, and R&B, and we don't got no time for that. Good to dance with, but not to listen to it and not dance, or maybe even listen to it. Anyway, guys, listen, I appreciate you watching. Those of you who want to rewind this, I was walking out in the cold, and what happened? Nothing, except for people who thought I was crazy, but I'm not crazy. I am committed.
Listen, if you get any people that want to join us on the next one, why don't you
yes, please come and join us. We're going to figure out days. On a daily basis, I do these walks. And if you're in the Boogie Down Bronx, or maybe we can meet in Manhattan. Maybe, man, you know what? We're going to be doing these walks. Yeah,
maybe
us Central Park. One. Devin says, yeah, Central Park is good. Hey, by the way, the biggest park.
Hey, D.
Give him a prop, man.
Central Park. What's up, D?
Oh, right behind us. So, us. Like that's what you said?
Us.
Us one?
Us.
That's right. Yeah, all of us. You too, D. Anyway, the biggest New York City is what?
Central Park.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's Pelham Bay Park. Imagine that. Pelham Bay Park.
Is that in Yonkers?
That's Pelham, right here in the Boogie Down Bronx.
Oh, that one.
It's bought, yeah.
I've been to so many parks.
But we don't think about it. Think about it. Central Park has the east and the west side, so it's narrow and it goes that way and long. But Pelham Bay Park is the biggest park in the entire New York. Most people don't know that.
Wow.
You got Katona Park, you got Claremont Park, you got all these different parks. The Bronx is the least underdeveloped, the most underdeveloped, because we have more greenery in the Bronx than anywhere. The Bronx is the only place that's actually connected to the land, to the mainland of the United States, because Long Island, Brooklyn, and all that stuff, you know, Long Island, Staten Island, and Manhattan, all islands, they're not connected. For whatever it's worth, just some, friendly. We out of here, man. So, guys.
Tell them to email you or send you a message.
Guys, I think it may be self-explanatory, because we look at over here, this happens to me on my Facebook Live. But yeah, normally you want to be able to connect with people. This guy's coaching me. I love that, right? Each one teach one. Listen, we had a good time. Listen, I was walking out in the cold. We were walking out in the cold. We were freezing, and I got to the point where I took off my shirt, and I did that not to show off, but I could say that at least my body was too bad. Hey, how you doing, Peter? All the way from the UK.
Oh, UK all day, every day.
Yeah, actually, no. Are you in the UK? Yeah, he's in Wales. Peter, are you in Wales? I forgot. Was it Wales or England? Just please confirm there, because that was a seminar I did last year. My man Peter, Mr. Dudley over there. Seminars coming soon, guys. Starting January, I will be doing sniper fighting seminars for the purpose of increasing people's ability to move and have the best block in the world, which is not being there.
I learned so much in the last one. Listen, I learned so much in the last one, I was Jerry, all right, that, listen, even
it is Wales. All the way from Wales. That's what I'm talking about, my man. I thought so.
All right.
Yeah, the Christmas school.
Sniper fighting is excellent. You got to remember, iron sharpens iron. So even if you are a very good fighter already, I had to learn that, listen, there's always more to learn. You know what I'm saying?
It's always room for improvement.
Always room for
Hey guys,
improvement.
I will share with things like Peter participated in a sniper fighter seminar over there in Wales last year in October. The horse dance position for the stretching and also speeding radicals power the muscle. Know how to tap into it. If you conquer your mind, your body follows. How to oxygenate your body and alkalineness like that you don't get sick. You know, in addition to that, how to set goals and how to accomplish these dreams.
Right,
Got to know what you want, have a plan, and a success coach. That's the hint. Take consistent action, review your progress, and renew your goals. If you have people who can save you time, money, and effort, are the ones that are. And you don't have to.
Proximity.
Mentors from proximity are important. I will be mentoring people who are running for, because these people, some of these guys, they really have good intentions. They're running for politics, and I want to make sure that they become the best leaders possible. So some of these so-called leaders might be meeting with us, you know, for the purpose of becoming better leaders. Communications is the key, guys. You know, no relationship with your relatives and you have no family. When you have a relationship with your relatives, you become family. But if you have a relationship with what would be non-relatives, then you still become family. So martial arts, is it a family?
You already know.
100%. Anyway, guys, review this, watch this, challenge yourself to take things to a whole other level. I appreciate you. When I say AB, you say, see ya.
See y'all.
We out of here. We were here.
All right, y'all.
God bless. Best wishes.
Stay blessed.
Thank you.
Us.